July 18, 2025, just completed my 5:30 a.m. class, guiding the class here at Phase 3 in Huntsville. And so the word that came to my mind driving in and being here during the class as I was guiding this flow was about the concept of beautification, how to use some of the wisdom from yogic sciences, especially Patanjali's yoga, the concept of socha, detoxification, cleanliness, and also santosha as a part of the self-observation, that part of the yogic sciences, how we use those foundations to create beautification of our mind, beautification of our body. So keeping that intention in mind, the most important step first is to ground ourselves as a role of the guide in yoga, grounding ourselves, finding a position on the mat, and then also working on our breath as we engage in two different types of breath work. First is the diaphragmatic or the belly breathing that helps us to center ourselves, helps us to ground, find that space within us and also space on our mat. The second thing is the Ujjayi breath, where we engage our fifth energy center, the fifth chakra in the throat area, and that is a center of our energies and a center of our metabolism. So working on those is the first step as a role of a guide in yoga. So keeping that concept in mind, and then as we go with the flow and starting with warming up our body through sun salutation A and B, and then going through the warrior and triangle poses. So this comes up with the idea of the breath work and the flow, the heat and the energy created by that helps us to detoxify our body. So as we go with the detoxification, that also accomplish the goal of socha, the cleanliness of the body that goes on to creating detoxification in the mind as we all get influenced and conditioned by everything going on in the world, especially things in the social media, as we direct our attention more to our inner media, that helps us to focus and find that person that's within us. So as we find our poses, our stillness in chair or under the shade of our tree, the yogic poses that have been around for centuries now, as we find those poses, we create a stillness in the mind. We also work on our concentration, sharpening our spatial and emotional intelligence. In the process, we are able to pay more attention to our inner needs, to have that conversation to ourselves, and through those conversations, we are able to meet our needs and not get swayed by some of the outside distractions. Keeping that intention in mind, it has been a wonderful day. Beautification of mind and body through Nira Yoga. Thanks a lot.